Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. Listen, your boy was out with the family, spending the entire day outside. So I'm not at the studio, no webcam, no nothing. But listen, the information is just as valid. Guys, listen, render is looking fantastic, okay? When I mean fantastic, right? It has been consolidating right at the relevant support, right? So what does that mean? It's pretty much building on top of the floor to solidify the floor to continue pushing up. Because at one point, right, this area, this green box was a roof, right? We broke above it. Then we were chilling, a couple of days to see, hey, is this roof going to turn to a floor? Now that it's turned into a floor, we are looking to be pushing up higher. So the relative range is from $6.50. Now we're pretty much at $8. That is the next range. I do believe we will break it. Once we break it, right, we probably will go a little bit higher, start selling off. We might dip a little bit below, consolidate. And the next big relevant push is pretty much from 775 all the way, I would say, up to 1050, right? That is my next area. This area over here, this is where I would be targeting, right? But you guys got to realize all this is nice. This is updates, to keep your mind well. But overall, I'm still looking at the bigger picture of, maybe taking partials at $70, $90, $110, right? We'll see what the market tells us, what the market shows us. But you guys have to understand that for me, right, even if we were to hypothetically go to 1050, drop back down to 7 to retest, a bigger pullback, that wouldn't scare me. That wouldn't scare me because I'm looking at the bigger picture, right? The more you kind of like flip-flop and, go in and out, the more likely you're going to get burnt. So I'm just here to make it very simple. Buy at the bottom, sell near the top, and just cash out. So yeah, that's pretty much it for render. It is looking fantastic. I mean, NVIDIA continues to strive. Render works with NVIDIA. Like render works with NVIDIA. It works with Google. It works with HBO. I mean, it works with so many big companies. It's currently one of the top AI coins. Has one of the strongest narratives. I mean, it's working with literally one of the biggest stocks at this current moment. Has risen so much. It is an AI industry, and AI is super undervalued. Yeah, my take profit once again, I believe we're seriously gonna smash this. We're probably gonna pump kind of to 30s, 40s, probably some kind of sell off, and from there, that is where we're probably gonna get the real pump. From here, we probably will go, seeing this type of price before we sell off, right? Obviously, we're gonna have to see in the moment. Right now, it doesn't seem realistic. If we were to 10x, that would be roughly 40 billion market cap, which is a lot. But you got to remember, I believe 35 to 45 is going to be the average range for so many coins. And you got to remember that there's going to be spikes where I think we're going to go higher, right? So if we were going to 10x and go into that roughly 40 billion market cap, we could spike at one point to 60, 65 billion, where we might chill, even just for like a day or two, right? Which might get us to like $100 hypothetically in the scenario, before we sell off, and that's where I'll be looking to take profits. Obviously, once again, the market has to show me, that it's going to start selling off, has to have some kind of confirmation before I pull the trigger. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I still expect render to hit over $100. Whether or not it's going to be in the first pump or the second pump, I do believe it will hit it because it is one of the strongest coins. It is one of the strongest narratives, and I mean, we can see how well render has been recovering these last few weeks, and how well it will continue doing in the future.